I'm Glenn Young for Amazon Fitness Magazine, and joining me is Reshanna Boswell,
Yes.
winner of the Puerto Rico Pro, four-time Olympian.
Yes.
On your way to the O, but before that, off to the Rising Phoenix. That came out all in the same series. From the booking to now, I was like, man, I'm a genius. So I guess the thing of it is, or the protocol is, you interview with female bodybuilding channel like Teresa Avancic did, and then you come shoot with Amazon Fitness Magazine. So that's what I feel about it. So that's good, and that works. On set, great weekend.
Yes,
Came down here for the posing seminar.
Yes.
Give me your takeaways and your thoughts.
I had a good time. I think it was a great weekend. I think we accomplished a lot. We had a good photo shoot. Met with some really nice competitors too that have some upcoming shows. It was just nice meeting with some competitors. Any knowledge that I can share, as far as contest prep and tweaking a few of the poses. We actually changed one of the girls' posings, one of her poses and stuff too. So yeah, had a good session. I think it was really good.
Yeah, I believe her name, a lady that came down from Virginia, 6 hours away, Christy Naylor. Reshanna, she's 6'1".
Yeah.
Arnold was 6'2", or is 6'2". If
We'll
she gets with the right coach, what's that going to look like?
I think she has a great physique. I think she has a great structure. Her height's great. I actually think I like her height. She's proportionate. She's really proportionate. And it was funny because she started out in figure, and then she just did a women's physique show for the first time, got some feedback from that, and they already told her to bump up again to women's bodybuilding. So we had a really nice, long conversation about that. Took her through all her women bodybuilding poses. And she'll be making her debut there at the Chicago Pro-Am. So I think
your hometown, so you'll be there.
I'll be there supporting, absolutely.
So that was really beneficial to her.
Yeah,
I'm like, I mean, if you were a pro in the area, just get ready to do the Atlanta Pro, the Pittsburgh Pro, because Clara Rouse was there. Women's physique, she's doing the Pittsburgh, not the Pittsburgh Pro, but the Masters in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And you didn't come out, or the Tampa Pro has come up. I mean, shame on you. I'm not scratching my head. I'm shaking my head. I'm like four-time Olympian, just saying, "Oh, I'm going to see her."
Yeah, and I'm always down to give as much feedback as I can. Let them ask whatever questions they wanted to ask, and just a few little tricks of the trade that I've learned over the years, things to avoid, things that you need to do on stage to really stand out. So I think they got a lot of useful information. That was the feedback that I got from everyone.
And again, drove in 6 hours. Exactly. Once she found out it was you, she reached out to you.
Yeah, she
said, I'm coming. So she took advantage of it. Speaking of size, at the Puerto Rico Pro, and I was watching some of the posts that you hung on there and said, bigger is not better.
Not at all. Not at all. And we proved that.
You proved that. So, when you look at the Olympia, bigger is not better, but the size matter.
Size does matter. I don't think it trumps conditioning, though. I think that personally, for my physique, I can add a few more pounds, which I will. But I'm not a mass monster. I never will be. That's not what I bring to the stage. I'm not chasing that anymore. No. What I will bring is an amazing shape and conditioning. And that's what you're going to have to beat me on. That's what I'm going to bring to the table, is my shape and my conditioning. So, and I think that stands against anyone.
Well, I look out there and I see you, of course, and Teresa Avancic, and then Ava Montgomery, Andrea Shaw, obviously, Mala Ash. Is it a thing of mass versus conditioning? Because it's like, if you were to look at it like, okay, you guys, speaking of Teresa Avancic and yourself, lightweight versus the heavyweights, and it goes back. Is this an Olympia where you're going to see mass versus
potentially?
Conditioning?
I think me and Teresa are definitely what you consider the smaller size as far as bodybuilders.
And y'all battled before.
We have battled before, so it's close. It's very close.
But I gotta see. I mean, I see Ava Montgomery, I see Mala Ash, Andrea Shaw, and
I'm not, and I'm not here to talk about any competitor or anything like that. But like I said, in terms of me and my show in Puerto Rico, if you're gonna stand next to me at 200 pounds, you better be conditioned. You better be conditioned. And that's all I'm gonna say. Because if you're not, if you leave a window open, I will take advantage of it every single time. And the same thing with shape and structure. My shape is going to trump most, and that's a fact. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat that; it's a fact. Right. You're not in the 200 pounds. Be proportionate, because my legs shouldn't be bigger than yours. If my legs are bigger than yours at 160 and you're 200, that's a problem. So you're not proportionate. I beat you. That's how it goes. I feel really good about the physique that we're bringing in with the package that we're preparing right now. I'm very, very confident in it. So,
I mean, when I look at you and Teresa Vancic, I wonder if we're about to see something. Because guess what?
Yeah.
You guys, you two, the Indiana Pro, the Puerto Rico Pro, earliest you have ever, both of you have ever qualified for the Olympics.
It's a great place.
If you give me time, that's a dangerous thing.
It very much so.
You're not chasing shows. You qualified.
Laser focused.
It's
Let me be
it's
clear.
2 July.
Yeah.
You know, it's 2 July.
Yeah.
And the Olympia's in December, not September.
Exactly. This honestly, I can honestly say this is huge for me. Like I've gone to the Olympia 4 times. 2 of them were on points. I've done up to 5 shows to get there. So by the time after a 5th show in really a short time frame, it's hard. It's hard on your body. Your body at a point it just stopped responding. But you just keep pushing and keep pushing. But it's hard. So like for me now, having this much time to really take my time and really get into this prep, it's great. I'll be at peak for sure, and there's no stress. I mean, my first prep with my coach was completely stress-free. It was probably the best prep and the strictest prep I've had in a very long time. So,
give somebody time. I just think they're dangerous.
We're in a very good spot. Let me be clear. Very good spot.
I'm just saying, we'll see.
Yeah,
it's wrong, but I'm like, hey,
it'll be good. This will be
an
Olympia to remember. Olympia to remember. I can guarantee you that. So,
one last thought. I wanted to touch on the subject. You won the Puerto Rico Pro. It happened to be Pride Month. Was there any overhang to that? Did you think about that at all? Not that you're trying to be the flag carrier or the barrier or anything like that, but was it a thought in your mind because you're a woman, that's a minority, you're a black woman, and you're a lesbian black woman. So I mean that's a triple factor.
Yeah.
What goes through your thoughts on that? Or do you even think about it?
I don't know. I mean, I think about it, I guess, but it's for me the show itself. Just having my family there, my wife being there and my children being there. Just having my family there was huge. Yes, we're gay, and it's but that's almost an afterthought to me. I don't necessarily think about it as much. I'm sure other people do, and it just so happened to be Pride Month, so it was kind of nice that everything just came full circle. I couldn't have asked for a better weekend. Winning a show in front of my wife and children. They've never seen me win a show in person. They've never really been to a show, like that in person. I've won, so it was just nice to win there in my wife's hometown, and she got to see some of her family and stuff. It was just an all around perfect weekend. It couldn't have gone any better. So it being Pride Month was kind of just the icing on the cake at the very end. Just to be able to stand there with my wife and at the win and stuff like that. That was just kind of sealed the deal. But it was just a very good weekend. I couldn't have asked for it.
It was certainly a great human interest story. That was a sidebar. I mean, and congratulations.
Thank you. I
hold your head high. And they got an issue with it. You got an issue with it. I don't have an issue. So that's where you got to look at it.
Someone else's issue.
That's your problem.
It is not
that's your problem, not my problem.
Not at all. Trust me, I don't care. I'm happily married, happy home.
Yeah.
we're good. So, yeah.
Take me through the battle rhythm, because now you're going to the Rising Phoenix. Sort of a tune-up. Is that a harbinger being of things to come? When they see that lineup at Rising Phoenix, is it going to change? Is it not going to change?
I mean, there'll be.
You get a chance to scout. Definitely get a chance to scout.
It's an Olympia warm up. There's no way around it. It's an Olympia warm up. It's the caliber of athletes. I mean, there'll be some different names at the Olympia, but these are some of the best of the best. Between the Rising Phoenix and the Olympia, these will be the best women bodybuilders to compete. That's it. Right. These are the best of the best right now. So both shows are going to be very difficult. The Rising Phoenix is definitely a precursor to the Olympia, so a lot of who you see at the Rising Phoenix will be at the Olympia. Placings typically fall somewhat the same, so but these are the two biggest shows. There's nothing else. So if you qualify for either one of these, you're in.
You're the best of the best.
You are the best of the best. Yeah.
Love the tank, by the way.
Yeah,
love it. That's nice.
We're rocking in all colors, guys.
There you go. Got them all colors. Teresa Vancic has them all colors too. So I'm just saying.
Yep.
At the Olympia, y'all walk across there. I won't be mad at you. Each of you got your own cover of a copy of Amazon. In your locker room back there looking at it.
And he takes good care of you. I don't know who else
Yes.
is shooting, but I had a great weekend.
There you go.
Great weekend.
Sing the gospel. Go
Yes.
forth. I know
Yeah.
Teresa's already doing that out there. When y'all get back, hey, you better go check out Amazon. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. I really appreciate
it. Thank
you.
you so much.
We're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to subscribe to AmazonFitMag.com. Obviously, Reshanna is the September cover coming out. The July cover, Teresa Vancic, is already out. Be out in print soon. And looking forward to seeing that, picking out what's going to be your cover shot, which color. It's a hands-on thing, too.
Great photos. I had a really good time shooting, too. Very, very good time shooting, actually.
Appreciate it. And you guys just like, and Teresa, you're going to pick your cover.
Okay.
So that way anybody goes, who picked that? No, she picked the cover. And of course, you're going to write an article for us too. So I appreciate it.
That'll be awesome. Looking forward to that.
Look for this video and more at Amazon's Fitness Magazine on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the Amazon Fit Mag on the website, AmazonFitMag.com. For Reshanna Boswell, on the way to the Rising Phoenix and to the Olympia.
And I'll be back here in October. I think we're going to set up a date to get back here.
Yeah, the plan is to get you back in October. Maybe get Teresa back. I want to do a special edition in December, an Olympia issue. But before that, I got to find a November cover.
Hey, if he reaches out, you better respond. Like, just now. While you can.
I'm just saying.
Put it out there. Putting it out there.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Glenn Young, GPS Photography and Video, GPSPhotoandVideo.com for Amazon Fitness Magazine. Why photography and video? Because a photo's worth 1,000 words, video's worth 1,000,000. We'll see you next time.